This is James, this is Drawing Customers, and today we're going to let you know the 6 things that you need to start a business. These are the 6 must-have. Let's fire away here. The first thing you need is some skills, right? Whatever it is that you are doing, that you are trying to make some money on, essentially you have to have some knowledge or talent in there, or be able to pay for people that have the skills, the knowledge, and all that jazz, right? You can't start a painting business if you don't know how to paint. You can't start a plumbing business if you don't know how to be a plumber. And you certainly can't start an accounting business if you don't know any accounting. But you could start an accounting business if you hire some accountants, couldn't you? That leads us to number 2. Number 2 is you got to have some capital. You got to have some dollar bills, right? Because it can't be like, hey, it's day 1, the phone hasn't rang yet because the marketing hasn't really taken a stroll yet, and I got some people here hanging out getting paid hourly. I just got money flushing away until my business gets growing. So essentially, you got to have some dollars, and you got to figure out how long do those dollars need. You know what? I got $5. How long can I stay in business? Even if you sold some stuff, right? I sold $2 million worth of stuff, but it's on net 30 and payroll's due next week. I don't have any money for that. So though my business is technically successful because I sold a lot of stuff, right? $2 million, that's a lot of jack. But if it's net 30, I got a few weeks that I'm going to be floating on something and I need that capital to do it. If I don't have that capital to be able to make that payroll, I got to can some people even though we're making money. That's a terrible place to be in. Successful business that doesn't have any money. So make sure you have that capital, right? The next thing you need is accountability, which is a very long word, to essentially say you need someone to let you know when you're doing the right thing and when you're not doing the right thing. You need a group, right? I set up an accountability group. It's just me. It's 2 other people. They're business owners. They're great. They're awesome. They're not in my industry. They're in their own industry. And when I bounce ideas off them and let them know what's going on, we meet monthly. We email back and forth weekly. They can tell me, James, you're making a suspect move there. Or James, that was a kick-ass move. Keep it going. Or hey, let's try this and just see what success we have and communicate on it in a week and just see what happens. Because essentially, when you are your own boss, you don't have a boss that's saying like, hey, you got to do that. You got to do that fast. You got to do that now. You got to do it. I need this done, right? You don't have anyone telling you that. You have to be accountable to yourself. So you have to have the will, man. So that brings us to number 4. Drive. It's going to be very hard to be accountable. It's going to be very hard to start a business. It's going to be very hard to raise some capital if you don't have the drive. We're talking like, I want this, man. I got the power. I got the energy. I can go get it. You need me to run a marathon? I'll make it happen. You need me to get that customer taken care of? I'll make it happen. You need me to raise some money? I'll make it happen. You need me to hire some people with great skill sets? Oh, I'll make it happen. How about negotiating that building lease? You got it. I got the drive. Pow! Drive is a huge factor there. Huge factor. And, hey, it's the most fun. How about number 5? Desire. Now, let's just say you got the drive, right? I'm going to run that marathon, but I really don't want to, right? I have the drive, the energy. I can make anything happen. But I'm really not interested in running for 3 hours because eventually I get kind of bored. So whatever it is that you're starting, let's just say you're starting that accounting business, right? Do you really have the desire to be an accountant or run an accounting business for the rest of your life or until you have that exit strategy taken care of? Do you? You got to make sure that you got that desire. All right, continuing on, you know what else you need? You need a network. Now you're like a network, like a computer network? No. I mean like a network of peoples that you can count on that are either going to be your vendors, your employees, going to give you business advice in regards to the accountability group, or maybe just stuff you got to bounce some ideas on to see if the desire is even there. Hey, I'm talking to my network and I'm thinking about starting this business. I'm going to talk to my people and see like, what do they think? Do they think it's a good idea? Are they like, starting a typewriter repair business? I don't want to let you know this, James, but throwing it out there, you're going to have a limited market. Or, hey, you know what? You are starting a lard business and everyone else seems to be at least in the fad of pretending to try to be losing weight, so maybe the lard business ain't ideal. Whatever it is, you got to have that network. Then from that network, once you start your business, You can say like, hey, network, you want to buy? Or hey, network, you want to sell me some stuff? Hey, network, do you know anyone that does this that I can hire? Hey, network, I'm looking for a building that's X, Y, and Z, whatever. Do they got it? Hey, network, I'm looking for some accountability people. Hey, network, can you plug me in so you can keep me getting some drive here? Hey, network, you got a couple bucks you can send my way? I need some capital. Hey, network, how did you get these skills, right? How did you learn this stuff? A network is a very, very powerful tool that a lot of people just take for granted or they don't realize they need. This can be a problem if you're moving into a new city, a new town, and you don't have that local network when you're starting your business. You got to build that up, and you got to build it up fast. We have some ideas. Shoot me a line, doodle@drawitncustomers.com. We'll get you taken care of in quick ways that you can build your network. So these are the 6 things that you need to start your business. Make sure you have all 6 before you do it. We got skills, we got capital, we got accountability, we got drive, we got desire, and we got network. These are not in any particular order because if you're missing one, your business can essentially crumble or fold or be just a huge pain in the ass for the rest of its existence. We would suggest that you get these 6 things, make sure that you have them before you start your business, and success will be yours for the taking. The world is your oyster. All you got to do is take that pearl because the art of good business is taking great action. Pow!